Greetings and welcome to another episode of Shop Talk here at Pikeville Game Zone. I'm Nathan Vardy.
I'm Patrick Tackett.
And today we're going to be taking a look at Cyborg #1. The new, I guess this is the first series Cyborg's had on his own. Is that right?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't recall him having another series. So potentially his very first ongoing series. This book goes on sale. It's set to go on sale today, as far as when you're watching this video for on the release day of it. And that is Wednesday, June the 22nd, 2015. This book gives you, I think, a little bit of insight if you were not previously familiar with Victor Stone, with Cyborg, and some of his struggles with being a cyborg.
Yeah.
He and I guess that was his father, and I don't know who the other gentleman was.
T.O. Morrow.
Was that Dr. Morrow?
Yeah.
Okay, for some reason I...
Used to be a villain in the other
Okay. So, with them, particularly with his dad, treating him like he's a computer.
Yeah.
And not... And, a lot of times is the struggle with him being... more machine than man, at least to them, and so kind of seeing, the back and forth where anytime something appeared, because near the end of the book, something appeared to be going wrong or changing about him, and of course they were like wigging out and scrambling, trying to figure out, oh my gosh, we gotta get the readings on this, then all of a sudden they were paying attention to him again, but only the machine part of him.
Right.
So, he, as the book goes, there's a few spots in the book where an alien race, some alien group, seems to have detected or is potentially going to be seeking the tech that is in Cyborg.
Maybe it's the tech that they were fighting a couple of other people there, and it looks very similar to the tech Cyborg was using, but whether or not it is, I don't know.
Right, because at the very end, the alien is saying he looks like he's almost got an arm transformed, kind of like Cyborg you've seen with his blaster, and he says we're going to make this tech ours.
Yeah.
So. Cyborg, right before that, I guess right before the end of the book, Cyborg gets reunited with an old buddy from college or high school. Maybe not even an old buddy, but somebody he played football against in high school. So it was a bit of a strange book as far as that goes. It was, like I said, that really, to me, that kind of felt like that was the only thing that went on.
Yeah.
Was, hey, Cyborg struggles with being man and machine. Lots of his family, family and friends, a lot of times also don't really pay attention to him, aside from the machine.
I think they were just hitting on his classic struggle with his dad not ever being there for him. He's more interested in his work, and with all this weird stuff going on with Cyborg, he's interested in Cyborg's problems because it's new tech. He doesn't know what's going on with it, but he's not really interested in what Victor himself is thinking about it all.
So we'll see.
The new race is really interesting. That alien race that can absorb the tech and heal other people, but they were talking about not being able to heal themselves, but maybe they can with this new tech.
Right. So we'll see. I'm not as with several with setup books. I kind of felt like this was just a setup book, and I've read several recently. I have to say several of the ones that I've read recently have been DC books. It's not a knock on DC, and it's not to say that all DC books are setups and that nobody else's books are setup books. It's just that several of the ones that I've read in June and July have just so happened to have been DC books. So second issues several of those have turned out to be to take that setup and go, okay, now here's what you were probably wanting in the first issue. So so we'll see. Good solid art. I really like the depiction, the sleek look that Cyborg has. That Ivan Reis has him drawn as in this book. I thought it was very appropriate for him. So
it's apparently he had died again, which was I think in another book. I think that's what gets me about some of these first issues. They're not really first issues. They're like continuing from another part.
Right.
And that second and third issue is really where it hits off and becomes its own story.
Exactly.
So
so I think it'll be. I will want to take a look at issue 2 when it comes out for sure, and kind of see where they're going to go. I would like to see. I mean, these aliens. That could potentially be a good Justice League foe. Yeah. I mean, alien races, especially if hostile alien races, those make great. Well, if nothing else, they make great cannon fodder for superpowered beings. So, but I'll be interested to see where they take these guys.
And what better villain for Cyborg to have than another creature that can absorb technology and rearrange it and use it for their own. So.
Yeah. Yep. So we'll see. I'm not really familiar with a lot of Cyborg history, so I don't know if maybe this is something from his past, but. It's certainly new to me, and I'm interested to see where they're going to take them. So, any other final thoughts for you on this?
No, not really. Just waiting for the next issue to see where it goes.
Yeah.
Hopefully, it turns out really well.
Yep. Okay. Well, so I think a unanimous. Let's wait and see what issue 2 has to say. For Cyborg #1, the new DC Comics book for July of 2015. All right, well, guys, let us know what you think about this issue. Let us know your thoughts on either, if you know what this alien race is from this, let us know who they are. I'm interested to know that. Or if if you're not sure, if you have some speculation on it, I'd like to see what you guys think. And as always, thanks for watching Shop Talk down here at Page 3's Game Zone, and we'll see you next time.
See ya.